Okay, so in this video, you'll learn how to backtest your trading strategy for free, even if you do not know programming, coding, or whatsoever. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a method that you can use to backtest your trading strategy. But first and foremost, right, some of you may be wondering what is backtesting. So backtesting refers to looking through the historical price data and then understanding how your strategy works, right, on the historical data. If your strategy works on the past data, then hey, there's a chance that it could work in the live market. So this is what backtesting is all about. And to do so, right, I've broken it down into three steps that you can take. Number one is what I call define your trading strategy. Number two is where you backtest, and number three is where you journal down the results of your backtested trades. So we'll have a look at these three different aspects, right, in more details. First and foremost, right, define your strategy, right? This is important because before you can even talk about backtesting, you must know what is the strategy that you're going to test, right? You have to be clear and objective on the condition of your trading setups, entries, exits, and stuff like this. So let me explain to you what are the key things that you should have for your trading strategy. Number one, what are the conditions of your trading setup, right? Are you trading with the trend, counter trend, range market, and stuff like that? How much are you risking per trade? Which time frame are you trading? The markets you're trading, your entry trigger, what is going to tell you to say buy, or what is going to tell you to say sell, right? What is your entry trigger? Where will you put your stop loss, and how will you exit your winners? So I'm not going to too much details into all this, because if you want to find out more, you can just go down to my website, tradingwithreina.com/profitable-trader, and I have an article devoted to this entire section on creating your trading strategy. You just scroll down and it's along here, right? How to develop your trading plan. Then I mentioned all this, the 7 questions that I just went through with you, and even give you a template, right? This is the template that you can use to develop your trading strategy. So again, I'm not going to go into too much details because that is not the objective of today's video. So moving on. Okay, we'll talk about how to backtest your trading strategy. So here's an example of a strategy that we will, or rather, I'm about to backtest. Right? Let's say, for example, the strategy goes something like this. Let's say it's a trend trading strategy, right? If the price is above the 200 MA, then the trend is bullish. If the trend is bullish, then I identify an area of support. If the price retraces to the area of support, then I will wait for a higher close. If the price does a higher close, then I'll enter long at the next candle's open. Right? If I'm long, I place my stop loss below the low and I'll take profit at the swing high. So again, right, this isn't a strategy that I trade. This is just an example to show you, right, how you can do your own backtesting. So with that said, let's move on. Before I share with you an example, I also want to talk about how to actually backtest this strategy, right? So here's what you need to do. Number one, select the market that you want to backtest and scroll back to the earliest of time. You can use a platform like TradingView, MT4, or whichever free platform that you can get your hands on. Number two, right, plot the necessary trading tools and indicators, right? So for example, this one, I'll just need the 200 period moving average and just plain no support resistance. That's all I need. Number three, then I'll ask myself if there's any setup on the chart. Number four, if there is, right, then I'll mark my entry, stop loss, profit target, and record down the results of the trade. So don't worry, if all this seems overwhelming, because I'm going to walk you through an example later on. Number five, if there isn't any setup, then you just press the arrow key for TradingView, right? Just press the arrow key and it will show you the next bar on the chart. And for MT4, I believe it's the F12 key. And then you repeat steps 3 to 5. Okay, that's pretty much it. And once you are doing your backtesting work, you want to journal your trades. So these are the key data that you want to record down. The setup, what's the name of the setup, the markets you're trading, the price you entered, the price you exited, your stop loss, PNL, and your R multiple. This refers to what is the risk to reward on the trade. If it's a 1 to 2 risk to reward, then your R multiple will be 2. Okay, so with that said, let me walk you through an example. So now, if you recall, right, the strategy that I shared earlier, okay, basically goes something like this. The market is in an uptrend, comes back, retests the previous support, then it does a higher close, and then go long, stop loss below this low, target at the swing high over here. Right? If the market moves higher, this will be my target. So this is what I'm looking for when I'm backtesting. So again, right, I just scroll through the chart, I plot my relevant indicators and tools. This is the area of support I've identified here. Price above the 200 MA, so I should be long. So I ask myself, is there any setup at this point in time? There isn't, right? So I just move forward. I press the front arrow key. 1 candle, 2, 3, still nothing. 4, nothing, right? And hey, there might be something here, right? Price, basically, triggered through the lows and it closed somewhere. I can't really tell whether it closed higher, but so just to make sure it's a higher close, I go with one more candle and I see the market has now, closed higher. So now, right, I want to record down my entries and exits, right? So hypothetically, right, this is a valid trading setup according to the rules that I've just shared with you. So what I'm going to do right now is that this is a Excel spreadsheet here that you can create, right? So for example, this is the first trade. Let's put it number 1. The date is, what's the date for this entry trigger? It's 11. Okay, this is the 8th of November 2013. The setup, let's call this a simple higher close, right? Something like that. The market is Euro Aussie. Okay, so what price did I enter? So let's say we enter at the open. So let me, that thing is in the way, right? So let's say I want to go long after this candle has closed. So I'll enter on the next candle open. So let's bring out the next candles open. Okay, so the next candle open will be this candle over here, which is this candle over here. Okay, so I find out what is the opening price and what is the stop loss. So the opening price is 142.24. Okay, let's put it 142.24. The stop loss, right? Let's put it at this the low, just one pip below the low of this candle, 140.50. So let's put it 140.49, right? So 140.49. Okay, let's say our target is at the swing high, which is at this level over here. So let's see if the market reaches our target. So I move it 1 candle, right? This one almost there, but chances are we didn't get filled. Then the market seems to be consolidating, and then this candle probably would have hit our target at this swing high over here. So what I'll do is then I'll calculate what is the risk to reward on the trade that I've made. I think this is about a 1-to-1, so I'll just put in 1. The profit and loss, let's say I'm risking $100 on this trade, so if a 1-to-1, this will be a profit of $100. Okay, the price that I exit out, let's put it at 145, right? That's the price I exit. Okay, and this is pretty much how I would, journal the trade for this particular trading setup. So what you need to do is just, to rinse, repeat this, this process all over again, right? You move forward in time, right? Wait for price to come to your area of support. You draw the support. If there's an entry trigger, you take the trade, record your stop loss, targets, target profit, and etc. as what I've just did earlier. Okay, so with that said, let's do a quick recap to what I've covered in this video. Number 1, right? I said that first and foremost, you must define your trading strategy, because if you don't do this, right, your backtesting is going to be very subjective, because you're going to ask yourself, should I enter here? Should I exit here? What should I do? It's going to be, a lot of subjectivity. So it's going to give you a very inaccurate backtest result. So first and foremost, the thing that you should do is to properly define your trading strategy, as what I've mentioned earlier. Number 2, then you go and backtest your strategy, right? I just given you a very simple framework that you can use to backtest your strategy, right? This is the framework if you are wondering, right? First and foremost, select the market that you want to backtest and, scroll all the way back to the earliest of time, right? TradingView or MT4, they probably give you a few years of data. If that's not enough, you can, purchase a paid software to do this backtesting work. Then you plot the necessary trading tools that you're using, indicators or whatsoever that your strategy requires. And then you ask yourself if there's any setup on the chart. If there is, right, you mark down your entry, stop loss, profit target, and record the results of the trade. If there isn't any setup, you just move forward candle by candle, right, until a setup presents itself. So this is basically, how the backtesting process works. And finally, you journal down your trades, right, of your hypothetical trades that you have taken according to your strategy. So after which, once you've done the backtesting work, you can review the results, right, and see, whether, the strategy has an edge in the markets, or what you can, work on and improve on. Okay, so this pretty much, sums up the entire process on how you can backtest your trading strategy for free, even if you do not know how to code or program. Okay, now if you want, more actionable trading tips, you can go down to my website over here, tradingwithrainer.com, and just scroll down, right? And I've written 2 trading guides, right, which I believe will help your trading: the Ultimate Trend Following Guide and the Ultimate Guide to Price Action Trading. Both are completely free, right? One teaches you how to write massive trends in the market, and one goes about teaching you how to better time your entries and exits when you're trading. Okay, so just click this blue button here, enter your email, and I'll send it to your email address. So with that said, I have come to the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button, the like button below, and if any comments, feedback, just let me know and I'll be glad to help. So with that said, I wish you good luck and good trading, and I'll talk to you soon.